Boom! It's your boy Hassan, aka Hassi B, and I'm back at you today. But today is it's chest day. I'm gonna give you a little light chest workout. As we used to say it down in the joint, I'm gonna give you a little Jane Fonda workout. Just a little something light. Like I said, for people out there in the world, I took off for like I took off for like a year. Stopped going hard for almost like a year. And I'm just getting back. So you can see I'm a little rusty, a little stiff. So I'm just getting back in the flow of things. So my main video is really, it goes geared towards people over 45 and up that's trying to revive themselves or trying to get back to workout and trying to stick with it. Because like I said before, um, working out at the gym is therapeutic, but it's not a law. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that can just handle your problems. I mean, it can help you get through your problems by like a small percentage of it, because because a lot of times when you're depressed, most of the times it's bad when you're depressed to try to handle your depressed with sleep or relaxing or just not relaxing or just not doing nothing, because that's when you become stagnated. And like with everything that becomes stagnated and it comes at a standpoint it comes polluted. Is the water you find water that's stagnated, you can't 9 out of 10 times you can't drink it. So that's like with depression. Like if you're depressed or you're stressed about something, if you just sit around and just keep letting whatever you're depressed about take advantage of you, take over your mind, you begin to that's when diabetes, your body starts to die. Your mind, that's when the elements start to happen, like diabetes, high blood pressure, low blood pressures. The food becomes contaminated, becomes poison, because your organs is no longer function like it was if you were motivated. So with working out or in the gym and all that, it keeps you motivated. It keeps your blood rolling. It keeps getting the blood going to your heart. Keeps your heart beating. It makes all your body organs makes them function properly, and you also get a benefit. You get buffed. You get stronger. You understand what I'm saying? Physically stronger. So it helps a lot. It helps a lot, but it's not something that can take control. I mean, totally can take control, take over your, get rid of your problems, whatever you're going through. Me, as I said before, I'm religious. I believe in the law. I'm Muslim, Salafi. I strive to be a Salafi. I'm not perfect. I strive. I strive hard. I strive hard. I'm not perfect. I was more of a disbeliever than I was a striving Muslim. So I still got a lot of them old baggage that I'm trying to get rid of. And with everything, it takes time. But I strive to be a Salafi. That's only Salafi means basically Quran and Sunnah with the understanding of the companions. I strive to be like that, but only Allah can only totally take away your problems. You understand? That's why He says, "So whomever I guide, there's none who can misguide. And whomever I misguide, there's none whom I can guide." And like with everything, I like to begin that with saying, all praise is due to Allah. We praise Him, we seek His aid, we seek His forgiveness. We seek refuge in Allah from the evils of our souls and from the evils of our wicked action. Whomsoever Allah guides, there is none who can misguide. And whomsoever Allah misguide, there is none who can guide. I testify and also believe that there is no other deity worthy of worship in truth except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I also testify that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi salam is his slave and his messenger. As I proceed, Assalamu alaikum, that basically means peace be unto you. But really in Salafi Islam, that's like a sort of an old tradition. In Salafi and Sunni, Quran and Sunnah, we don't Assalamu alaikum after we begin our introduction. We usually say to proceed, but I'm so, like I said, I got that old baggage of me. I'm trying to clear all that up. But only Allah can take away your problems. Working out is like a small, minute. You really have to get into, doing what you were supposed to do. Like Allah says in Surah 51, Ayah 56. And I created mankind and genkind for one purpose, and that purpose is to worship me. And and worshiping Allah is doing what He recommend, which is obligated. What He recommended is obligated, doing that, and staying away from prohibited. That right there, and once you find that out, all your problems will go away. Well, today is shoulders day. I'm gonna do a light shoulders with you, and I'm also gonna break down to you a little bit of, some mind and some spirit. Deal with the mind and spirit. Well, on my first workout, like I said, I took off for a year. I'm a little rusty, as you can see. I'm trying to get rid of this belly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna first start off trying to work out the front delts. These right here. Then I'm gonna go to my side delts, front shoulder. So then I'm gonna go to my side shoulders. Then I'm gonna do some presses. I'm just gonna go ahead and work on my shoulder because today is shoulder day. So I like to first start off. Dad, where are my gloves at? Got some gloves. My gloves. Get my little bootleg gloves. So these are my little job gloves right here. Got them off job. As you see my little. This is my basement is just a workout basement. It ain't no man cave, no pool tables, or not knocking nobody. No, because anytime you go to a man cave, you got pool table. Only thing you may see down my man cave is video games. I'm a gamer, so but I don't. This is just like workout, get physically worked out. It ain't no social. People come. I don't really have people come to my cribs. It's not really no socializing. Trying to get your groove on. None of that down here. So first I'm gonna start with the front delts. So I'm gonna hit up 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30 pounders right there. It felt like 50 pounders, but like I said, I'm coming back. I've been on break for like almost a year. I'm just getting back. Like I said, I done built up a little stomach. Trying to getting away from these weights. It's like a full-time job trying to live. It's just like a full-time job. So I'm getting back into it. I give myself a 30-minute rest. Yeah, 30 minutes rest so I can get back into it. Hope everybody out in that world is doing good today. Like I said, I'm building up these first. When I'm building up, it's my front muscle right here. By doing these things hurt. These 30 pounders feel like 50 pounders. I've been away from this thing for a minute, trying to get back into it. All praise is due to it. I'm being glad. But like I said, like as far as like what I should say about the youth and all that, about the youth, about the society itself. I mean, the family structure is broken down. I mean, and once you gear to rebuilding that family structure, then you can deal with certain situations. I mean, if you rebel against what the law already institute for us to do, it's a cause and an effect. And what you see in our neighborhoods and what you see in the urban community, you see the effect. My second set. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you want to go like a machine. You don't want to. You want to do like a machine like that. Yeah, and what you say in our community is like once a law institutes, I may sound old-fashioned, but our law did institute marriage and wedlock, having kids out of wedlock. Well, we live in a community or society. We live in a country where you got free will to do anything. And I don't institute that type of law. Call it old-fashioned. Oh, you old-fashioned. You know, that's old stuff back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? So every time we turn our back on the law, or we try to get away from what a law already has recommended, it's always going to be a effect. You're always going to be, it's always going something bad is always going to happen. That's the wrath of the law, and that's our wisdom. You got sick people say they don't believe in God. Oh, how can God allow a baby to die or a baby to live? You know, the Lord does what He does, but His wisdom behind what He does, what He do. If you look at Surah Al-Kahf, and you see in there, it's called Moses. When Moses was with the wise, Moses was with the wise men, and when the wise men would do things, and Moses, alayhi salam, didn't understand it. But the wise man already told him when they go on this journey, I'm gonna do things, but you have to, don't question me. You just have to have patience. And one of those incidents, he ended up killing a young kid and he put him down. And when Musa, I'm not giving it from out of the Quran. I'm just paraphrasing it. He killed the innocent young boy, and Musa was stung, he was messed up. And the wise man told him, he said, it's Cutter. I believe his name was Cutter. But the wise man told him, he said, didn't I tell you got to have patience with me and don't question me? Or at the end of all these events, he broke it down and told him the reason why he killed that young man. He said because he was going to be a trial, and he was for his parents. You understand what I'm saying? He was going to do more damage to what his parents have already left for him to have. So to put stress and strain on his mom or his parents, by Allah's wisdom, Allah allowed the young boy to go to the other side. So it's wisdom behind whatever Allah does. But let me tell you one thing certain, two things for sure. Whatever Allah does is suffice. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, if he institutes marriage and we having these kids out of wedlock, and it sounds so old-fashioned, I sound old-fashioned, even by speaking this, because we grew up on just following our desires, doing what we feel was right, you know, and this is the cause you see, and the effect that you see is when you see the youth picking up guns, shooting somebody. I mean, in my neighborhood, somebody just told me last night when I was at work that one of the youth, he died, and one of the dudes, one of the young men, he pistol whipped him. After he pistol whipped him, the boy was knocked down. He stood over top of him and shot him in the head. Boom. Wow. I live in a small community, really small. That's unheard for somebody. But it goes to show you the mindset of the people, of the youth. If you already pistol whip the man is already dead, and then you stand over him, that's cold-blooded. That's a cold-blooded killer. And you pull that trigger, he has no conscience. And this is what we are producing because we rebellion against the law. We don't want to get married. We don't want to be patient and sit and wait for Allah to send somebody for us to help structure the family. You're in a family when, you're in a family where there's only one parent in the house. It's not two parents. 9 out of 10 in America is a female that's raising the kid or the child. And as you know that a female can't raise a man or boy. You understand? That's why it has to be a mother and it has to be a father, because the child gets complete balance if he got a mother and if he got a father. Because he needs the love from the mother, he needs the love and the training from the mother, he or she needs love and training for the father. But if you don't got that in the household, you got the government controlling the household, financing the woman, then what you think you're going to produce? Then on top of that, you have we're not talking about in the urban community where you have narcotics, you got drug dealers, you got alcohol, prostitution. You know, in every community, it's not only in the urban community, it's in every community. If the kids is if when the kids go outside and all they see in their community, and only in their community, the people are are, um, are praising or glorifying the drug dealer or drug pusher. 'Cause let me tell you something like this to the youth and even to the young men in America, in American ghetto, in the urban cities. Those drug dealers those drug dudes that you look up to, trust, let me tell you something. They're drug pushers. They're not kingpins. They're not drug lords. And I'm not knocking drug dealers, but these are the people that the youth is looking up to. These are what the who these are the who this whom the female is pushing to the side and trying to get with. Because she come from a family where school of thought is her mother taught her, use what you got to get what you want. But they're drug pushers. Let me break this down. I don't care if they sold 200 keys, because a drug lord is somebody who makes the drugs, produces the drugs, and distributes the drugs. The dude that you see, I don't care if he had a 200 bricks that you see in that community, he living half that hog. He's a drug pusher, bro, because all he doing is distributing the drugs that the drug lord put over there. So he's a middleman. He's worthless. You understand what I'm saying? The feds only got run down onto him because he making so much money. It's too much killing. He's tearing his community down. Now the feds have to run in there and take him down. But if he was under the radar, they would let him produce and sell all the drugs he want. But once you got killing, shooting, robbing, and killing and whatnot, then the feds had to come in. But this is what we got as our examples. You understand? And you already know when it's drugs in the community, it's going to be mayhem. So if you got this, and then if you got the music industry and the entertainment world, you got them producing, making movies, and on the radio stations, you know, you got them putting out in the airwave, kill to be killed, sell these drugs, mother F this girl, she sucked my thing, you know, F that hoe, she a hoe, all that, you know, that's the number one songs. You know, for nowadays, the youth favorite rappers, all the youth's favorite rappers is either dead or in prison. So wow, what did that tell you? This is what they listening to. And then if they, you know, they're not listening to nobody because society made the person that's trying to do right, they make him look like he's corny. Oh man, get out of here, you old fashioned, we don't do it like that. That's how it is. Allah already, by his will, he already put an institution in, and that's to worship him. Now he's El Rahman, mean he's merciful to his creation. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why he's just. That's why he allowed you to do whatever you want. Whatever, but it's a consequence in what you're doing. So to the world, and to these countries, and even to America, you understand? You may have and one thing, I'm not fighting America. I'm for America. I'm a tax-paying citizen. But to the people out there in this world, you can have 500 years of doing wrong. That's nothing to Allah. That's nothing to Allah. You gotta understand that Noah, alayhi salam, taught Tawheed for over 1,000 years. Then Allah came down with the floods. So to the people out there now, the naysayers, the one who go against, even in social media, how they try to separate religion from, they try to keep the youth from religion. No, get away from religion. Get away from religion. Why? Because now if you get away from their God, that's their strength. That's their bounds. If you get away from their God and you get away from knowing what their purpose is, then guess what? They got you doing their purposes. So now you're a mule. You understand what I'm saying? Now you putting money in their pocket. See, that's the disease of capitalism. You understand? Push, because they want to push God away. So now you following your desires. You doing what you want, what you think, and they're supporting that. They're giving you money. That's why I say the youth favorite rappers are in prison. You know, they are locked up in these facilities because the powers that be are supporting them, supporting the ones who are following their desires. If you stop following your desires and start doing what Allah desires, they're gonna cut you off. They're not gonna support you because right now they want the disease of capitalism is that you, like I said before in my other videos, you make them rich. They don't make you rich. You understand the disease when you would the benefit when you would Allah is that whatever you give, Allah gives back to you. Whatever you give to the community helps and gives back to you. That's not what capitalism. All it does extorts people, and the rich get richer. Like I said, you hear all those celebrities, the ones because they're the main ones that's capitalism, institutional, because they know if you got God, they're not gonna sell. But you hear what they say, I'm trying to build my family up, so my family be taken care of. That means they're not guaranteed their community. Why, when they get rich, they leave their community and go to another community and then rap about how they love their community? Where you at? What you doing with all that money? Because that's why a wise man say, because I don't like paraphrase nobody unless it's a prophet. I don't paraphrase no American Idol image, none of that. I don't paraphrase. This is a prophet or a messenger. That's the only one I would spit. Is that if it's an individual that was successful in this world, a wise, I call it either Brother Falan or a wise man once said that, and we all heard this, that your celebrities, your entertainers cannot be your leaders because they're controlled by the powers that be. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, they're not, so that's why they try to separate you away from God, so then you can do what you want to do. You understand? If you want to mess with your same sex and all like that, that's okay. That's the feeling. Do what you want to do. Wow, if this whole world was just built off everybody's feelings, I could imagine what it would be like. But when you know your purpose in life, see, can't nobody tell you that. When you know your own purpose is to do what Allah says day and night, because that's the final destination. It's the hereafter. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go into my third set because today is a soul and mind day. I'm gonna say this. Go into my third set. My Umi, my mother, she passed it. Allah called her back in 86. She was born 1953, and it's 2025. Now, she's been more in the grave than she's been on earth. So therefore, that should tell you something, that you spend more time in the grave than you do on earth. That should let you know something. Ding, ding, let you know that. Why gear and prepare for something that is only going to be temporary? Being on this earth is temporary. But the final destination is the hereafter. So why don't you gear up? It's not saying that religion or being with God is corny. It's not. You got to find happiness. You can't worship Allah and always be mad. You got to find happiness in this. You got to fight your nafs and fight your desires. That stuff, that if that's what makes you happy is doing other than what God or what Allah says, then that says a lot about you, the individual within himself. You understand what I'm saying? Because if it's easy for you to do what Allah says do, it's a blessing. But if it's hard, then it means that He don't want nothing to do with you. I mean, maybe you see that maybe may not benefit, may tear your family down more than you may benefit your family. But like that's where they, that's where social media like that. I mean, it's like TV, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got the youth, or it's not even the youth. It's you got men my age that are still act like they 17, 18, 19 years old, still trying to be cool. Still trying to, swag. This is how, I do this, slave chains around the neck, making it hard for the ones who out there that's really trying to clean up their community. They make it hard. Then you got these other hypocrites that come in the form of trying to save their communities. They being entertainer, like the E-Man said, like, if you're going to gear towards the truth, tell them the truth. No matter if they don't agree with you or not. You don't have to be in front of them acting like a buffoon and a coon and entertain. That's like the Pied Piper. You ever see the Pied Piper? You pipe them people right into the hellfire. And that's what we got, Pied Pipers. You know, every time somebody out there try to do something righteous, they, you know, social media or even the society sends a clown in there to be opposition to what somebody's trying to do right. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's always going to be like that until Allah calls us back. Because you know why? Because this is not the final destination. They can have this world, but the eternal peace where you can be at and you can be at rest, there's no stress, there's nothing, it's the hereafter. Well, we never seen that. Ain't nobody never come back and tell it wasn't here. Well, ain't nobody never come back and tell it wasn't. It works both ways. Allah says in the Quran, Allah says in the Holy Quran, I can't hit it for what surah, what he say? He says he's created he created the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, and he said, these signs are for those with understanding, who know, who have faith. So if you can, these are the signs. He already tried that. You know, you think that, you know, people like, it's a body and mind thing today. So you think that people that we the only ones came up with, if it's a God, then why he can't show himself? It was prophets came back and asked Allah to reveal himself to them. Musa alayhi salam, he asked Allah, can you reveal yourself to me so I can have more faith? You know, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he asked Allah, and said, oh Lord, I do believe you're there, but can you just give me a sign to give me more faith to let me know that you're there? And Allah gave him all the signs. You know, Allah told Ibrahim alayhi salam, I'm paraphrasing it, he said, put the bird right there. And he put a dead bird in Allah, and he said, now get back. And Allah allowed made that bird become alive with Musa. He said, Musa, go to the mountain, and I'm gonna show you just a reflection of me. I'm gonna show you a reflection of me to let you know, Allah. So Musa went to the mountain, went to the other side of the mountain, and the scholar said that Allah gave him like a thumb tip of his reflection on that mountain, and Musa passed out. He passed out. And you know, that show you how powerful Allah is. So this ain't something that is brand new. It's big, you know, you got these atheism, these scientists, you got all of them been battling, trying to fight what Allah already created us to be. You understand? Allah, he been sending prophets and prophets and prophets and prophets. It's no, who are us for him that we have to prove to him that he's real? He done did that 100,000 years ago. It's up to the individual. Now let me go to my third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like you said, our examples got the wrong examples. Like they said, our examples is drug dealers. Our examples is rappers that rap about garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Sorry. That's not going to get it where we got to go, man. No matter what color you is, color has nothing to do with it. It's not going to do it, man. It's not going to do it, man. That's not where it's at. You understand what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the youth, the youth is out there what? They out there teaching themselves. You know, out there teaching, strategizing how to live life or from where they get it from. Either for somebody in their community, or a hip hop artist, or a basketball star they say, well, yeah, we gotta run down on y'all. Because that's who they listening to. You understand? So you stop listening to them radio people, or them people that control the radio station. Stop rapping that madness. You understand what I'm saying? And then they won't have it. There won't be no need for no hip hop cops. But y'all want to listen to the music producer or whatever they people is. And now look what happens. You got an effect. Now you think in 1980, early 80s or 88 they had hip hop cops? That was unheard of. Because brothers wasn't rapping about blowing each other head off and messing and fornicating with the brother's sister when he go to jail and all that. And how many hoes you got? And you know, the sisters, you know, and to the women, females, you know, yeah, of course, you know, you got to see sick women on social media talking about, I'm coming at anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Muslim, I fear no one but Allah. Got some talking about men are scared of women that got more money. Nah, because a woman who got more, they don't want it because a woman got more money, she gonna be your mother. She gonna try to treat you like a child. What man wants to be taught like a child? What man wants to be strung on you? Do this, do that. If you don't do that, I'm gonna take this from you. I'm gonna take that from you. Yeah, I tell you, last time I knew my mom was, I'm telling last time I knew my mom passed away 86. You're not controlling me, which is what you know against me, and that's what it is. It's not that men or real men, and it's not even like that, because a lot of these women that have money is not women, because they never been taught by a real woman, or never been taught by a man. Because Prophet Muhammad said, his wife was Khadijah, and Khadijah was wealthy. She was one of the wealthiest women in the city of Saudi Arabia, in Mecca. The wealthiest woman. But you missed the whole point. She was a woman. She was a woman. She knew her position as a woman. That's why not only did she marry Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she was wealthy, like she was a billionaire, trillionaire, had mad influence, but she was younger than him. But she was a woman. She didn't treat him like he was a prophet, the last prophet of Allah, the greatest man that was ever on this planet Earth. Was Prophet Muhammad. His wife was Khadijah radiallahu anha. She was older than him and she was wealthy, but she was a woman. She knew her position. She didn't treat him like a child, like how all these other women is. That's why they rush so quick to get there, and that's why they give them the money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not coming at nobody. They give them the money. Why? Because they know that then they can control the man, treat him like a little child, a baby. You know, it's like my bankroll and all. Well, then you keep you and your bankroll and your little dildo and your little girlfriend. That you keep all that. And then you go ahead and just keep on with that plastic thing. And the woman that knows her place as a real woman, I guarantee you, she don't get in this destination, I guarantee you she get it in the hereafter. Allah gonna bless her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's patient. She know her position. It's not that we as men intimidate to her. You see, because we know what comes with that. You know, you don't do what she say, oh, I'm out, I'm gone. Because you know they got money, they can go anywhere they want. You somewhere over there, they somewhere with somebody else. Being spiteful. Look at this nigga, he all look weak. Look at this nigga. He's sitting home. I'm in Bahamas or somewhere getting a pipe up or getting a pipe up all up in her. Nigga ramming all up in her. That's why I'm not speaking for all the males. That's why, I mean, unless you niggas a jigger hoe, unless you got some niggas like that. Hey, baby, yeah. Yes, sir, nigga. Yeah, do what you want, girl. Yeah, go ahead. Just keep that little, get my bank account there, because imagine what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what he's doing. If she's doing that, imagine what he's doing. And this is what we got as examples of a marriage couple. Second set. Front. Second set. We got real come out. Ain't like that man ain't scared. Because that's not a man position. That's why it's more for a man to be more successful, have the money. It don't really have to matter. Because like I said before, our prophet, the last prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his wife was a trillionaire, a billionaire, and had mad influence in the city of Mecca, and was a beautiful. Now she's one of the greatest women that you can follow with strong will, and you can follow as an example. You understand what I'm saying? But they keep women like her down, and they give us somebody. Show us somebody that we know what's good with that. You'll be a fool out there unless you got her in check. Unless she knows her position. She don't know her position, man. You'll be a fool to go out there, man. She a lady that runs circles around you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got things like that. That's where you play with a man's heart that's sick in the mind, somewhere dark in his heart. That's what happens. What happens is he eliminates them. Not promoting no, because men don't do that. Don't get too, if you get like that, you find her, and you find her in a hotel, you find her somewhere, and the nigga's laying some pipe on her, man, just get you a whole bunch of, no, don't get no liquor. Don't get no liquor, no drugs. Just stand it, pain, just stand it with like this. Pray, just keep praying, reading, keep reading. Don't care if somebody say you going crazy. Say, man, I'm fighting for my life, man. I ain't trying to take her down. I ain't trying to take me down. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life, man. Don't get no liquor, no drugs. Don't do nothing like that. That make matters even worse. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That only makes matters even worse. It's only gonna make matters even worse. Just he say it like that. You tell the nigga that's laying pipe to it. Hey man, pipe in urban thing means penis. And layman's term means penis. If you see an individual laying pipe to it, don't even say nothing to him. You see a man on the streets, you say, hey man, listen, bro, I'm not nothing against you, man. Number one, you're not better than me, but I have nothing against you. You do it me, I salute you because you just did me a favor. You just brought something out of her that I didn't even know that was in her. Salute to you. But in your heart you say, alhamdulillah, but you know, salute to you because we so sick that we as men, we think that, and I'm going another way, we think that if we do lay up with somebody's wife that is successful and big, we think that we're better than the person whom the man. That's how sick society got us thinking. We ain't say the woman's sick, but we think we better than the dude that we that she done cheated on. That's how sick we is. That's where we at in this world, man. That's where we at. Not knowing that there's something wrong with, there's a defect, there's something wrong with the woman. Because it's hard for a woman to just give her body to anybody. But we rebel so much against a law that nowadays it's easy for the female to get that coochie up, that booty up. There's no shyness or nothing. You know, once again, the entertainment world, the major record companies, producer, once again, I mean, by the time my son is 25, by the time he get my age, I swear, I think women's gonna be running butt naked across the thing, TV, because that's where we at. So not saying that it's her, it's not, you know, and it all goes back into the institution of the family. You know what I'm saying? The family's messed up because our family never had, in the urban world, it never had a mom and a father, a well-balanced family. It's all, even, I can go back to all the way to the 30s and 50s and 40s. It's an unbalance. You got big family, you got big family, you got a kid, 12, 16 kids. Them kids need parental guidance. They need parental love. But how can a mom take care of 16 kids? You understand what I'm saying? 12, 13 kids. Somewhere out of them 13 kids, somebody's gonna get mistreated. Then we push them out to the world, and like I said, the world, they found an example of the urban, the ghetto in the communities. That's what they found. They're not following it. So therefore, that's what you get. And I know they don't like talk like this. They want to hear me tell here. Back in there, you heard about Jay-Z and Puff Daddy? Nah, man. That's like one finger pointed at me, please, is pointed back. And also, I'm not knocking female sisters out there. Yeah, I know it's hard, sisters. I know it's hard because you might run into a no good nigga. You know, only think with a small head instead of a big head. You understand what I'm saying? And he may have these kids. It don't matter what color he is. He may have kids. He may left because he was never taught. He wasn't patient. He wasn't patient. And he may raise these kids. They may have been successful. That's alhamdulillah. But that's only one out of a million. That doesn't mean that it's right. And a salute to you, to women out there that been holding it down for their kids, and kids became famous on that. We give you the proper salute to you, alhamdulillah, but that doesn't mean it's good because Allah institution of marriage. He institute that save communities. We can't let a whole community die over individuals. He institute this was saved. This was stopped for diseases, rape, molestation. You bringing a nigga in a home, a stranger in a home, you don't know where his mind is at. He can be sick. You looking at your daughter is of age. She growing, she got everything popping out. He got a sick mind. He not worrying about your two stomachs, one in the front, two butts, one in the front and one in the back. He not worrying about you, and it's not your fault. It's just at age, your beauty goes away. It goes. That's alhamdulillah. That's the power of Allah. He not worrying about you. It's not your fault. You go to work, you come back, he already up in your daughter. She's scared to tell you why. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know that, oh, you love him so much. You blinded over his love, how much you submit to him. You understand what I'm saying? So I know it's hard for the woman out there. I know it's hard. I'm not coming at y'all. I know it's some sincere women out there that wants to see their kids, want to see little Ray and all of them do what's right. You understand? But they don't know because society is geared towards when people talk like I'm talking, oh, that nigga's corny. I may get like one like. Oh, that man, one view. Oh, he corny. Because what you want to hear. You want to hear, hold on. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to busy us with Puffy or who's doing the side? The halftime show at the Super Bowl. You want to busy us with this type of madness, or because especially in social media, they know that if there's no beef going on in them podcasts, they're not getting no views. A lot of them story time. A lot of them, that's what they do on story time. They need that. That's what they need for a set. They need that so they can get all that watch time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. They need that watch time. That's what they need. So that's what they're gearing towards. Oh man. They said, oh Hassan, you ain't talk about nothing. That's ignorant. I've been through that all my life. Like I told you, I've been through all that rejection, denial. I've been through all, every time you start to speak the truth. I've been through that all my life. Laughed at and all this. That's nothing to me. Like I said, Noah Walayhi Salam, he taught Tawheed for 1,000 years, only had end up with 10 followers. 10. So some people are just like that. Or just made like that. He didn't give a thing to everybody. Some he just made like that. Second set with the, he had 10 followers. Taught for 1,000 years, 10 followers. So opposition, that's second nature to me. Yeah, that's regular mess to me. So oh man, no. But you never hear me talking about stupid stuff that's not beneficial towards your religion and towards the hereafter. That's why I don't go out. You see me, I don't go out. I don't go to clubs or bars and nothing like that. It's not beneficial to where I'm trying to get. I did it at one time when I was like 25, in my 20s and 30s and all that. But now I don't go out. I could give me Quran sooner, give me go to the mosque, offer my prayers, come back. That's where my peace is at. When I sit down, lay on my head, and I knew that I completed my 5 daily prayers, and I read Quran, and I did something beneficial for my here on earth in the hereafter, that's where my peace at. That's why, I may not be successful in the dunya. I may not have 100 women, 10,000 women, or nothing like that. That's what I'm not geared towards. I know how to get there. I know where I've been in that world. I know, but I'm not going to sacrifice my life to get some type of status in the community, or or deal with these women, because 9 out of 10, that's what all the bills are, status and females. That's the proof in the pudding. Just listen to the hip hop, or listen to rap. What do they rap about? Status and females. I got the number one girl on my, the baddest chick in the block on my, yeah, the baddest chick in your block. Got brains of a peanut. You understand, man? That's like I said. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Baddest chick on the block. Got the baddest chick on the block. Got the mindset and the brain of no, I can't say that. She got a black heart. He got a black heart. I'm messing with them. So I'm good with that. As long as I please the Lord, it's alhamdulillah, and it's not geared towards me. What the solution is, the problem is, at the end of the day, we're not going to be able. It's not going to come to a point where this all is going to just go away. It's not. It's just because this is not the final destination. This is not eternal. Eternal's back with the Lord. No matter if I know if you're atheist, you don't believe in God, or you don't want to hear that, but that's the actual fact. The proof is we spend more time off this earth than we spend on this time. I just gave you an example. Mother, she died when she was 33. In her early 30s, she'd been in the grave nearly 40 years. So it shows you that. So to all y'all know, y'all can have clones and try to do that, try to find out how Noah lived to be 1,000 and all that. You still gotta go. You still gotta go. He lived to be 1,000, but he left. He still had to go. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the solution. We never gonna get rid of all the problems. It's never gonna happen, because it's not the final destination after this. But it goes by stages. You look at when it was a time, look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Then they were known for what we see today. Then you had the city of Aid, and you had Thalmud. Thalmud maybe was a city, was maybe built on a civilization that was built on mountains and what we call mansions and high buildings. You had the civilization of Musa, Walayhi Salam, that was built off magic. See, every civilization had whatever they place as God. So it knocks down until Allah, until the sun rises from the west, and that's when whoever on this earth, that's when it's over. Ain't no more prophets. Ain't no there's no more. There's only one prophet, Prophet Muhammad. That was the last of the prophet. Ain't no more people talking right. Ain't no more, man. When you see that sun rising from that west, ain't no more, man, I believe, nothing like that. It's over. It's over. Now, hope and pray that you got a little tip of Tawheed in your heart. And by the mercy of Allah, you may go to paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is gonna be my last set of the shoulders. Like I said, I'm like going in too much with the shoulders. It's gonna be my last set. And then, it's gonna be my last set of the shoulders. And then till like next time, I'm gonna bust back with y'all. I gave y'all this my last set. And then next time I come back to you, I'm gonna come back with either with chest, arms, or legs. One of them gonna work. But like I said, the solution is go out and propagate what's right according to the Quran and Sunnah. Propagate that and strive to do it. Be patient. Remember, patience is not just sitting home and waiting. Patience is strive for what you're doing right, but being patient, waiting for the results of Allah, and perseverance through all that. Everything, nothing comes easy. You understand what I'm saying? And you'll get your blessings. Make sure your bad deeds outweigh your good deeds. outweighs your good deeds. And just do what, as an individual, you first got to save yourself. And after you save yourself, you go through your family, your kids, your loved ones. Or they all not going to agree with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because by the mercy of Allah chose you, chose me. You go try to save them. And that's another thing with your family. It's not, you know, that's another thing we take out of proportion, blow out of proportion. Now, I guess that's the new narrative over the internet. And a lot of people who say family ain't family, they be the ones that's doing the fitting and cutting up. And they want somebody to come, I guess, rescue them. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta look at the ones who saying that. Oh, family, why is it so important for you to want to be with somebody, around somebody, and you're doing wrong? You know, why now it's important for you? You want your family supporting you, and they've been telling you all your life, stop doing this, and you continue to do that, and you continue to fail. So now you want to go to them because you don't want to man up and take on your responsibilities and go do something for yourself, and then come back to your family when you were beneficial to them. Not saying that you have to, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you misunderstand what I'm saying. The ones that always push that narrative are the ones that are always doing something other than themselves. The ones that your mom, your grandma had to say, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop. They always mess up. Now they're looking for, 9 out of 10, they're looking for somewhere, a scapegoat. Blaming society. Always blaming somebody. That's the one, because we're taking out a portion. You understand what I'm saying? Like to the Muslim youth or to the Muslim men, or maybe youth younger than the deen. I'm still younger than the deen. I'm like, you got 5 or 6 year old people that know more Quran than me. But it's when you do go back to them, stand on what's your belief system. If you're Muslim, stand on your square, stand on your belief system. Don't allow them to, you go to an event, don't try to dress like them. Wear what you're tired. You got your kufi on, you got your kizar, your jalebi, you wear that. Stand on it. Don't be embarrassed. Stand on that. No, I don't wear it. I don't wear tight jeans. I don't wear jeans where you can see all my crack. I'm not out here trying to attract females and males. Stand on. No, I don't eat no pork. No, I don't drink no liquor. No, I don't listen to no music. No, I don't like such and such. Because all he talks about is you got a Draco and all this stuff. But no, I don't listen to that. Then you're going to find yourself by yourself, because that's the type of stuff that they want to hear. You be like, no, I don't do that. But stand on it. Don't let them break you. Don't go into a conversation. All they talking about is little Ray Ray in the hood selling 10 keys. And he got this girl, he got 10,000, and he got this record producing spot where he's producing more madness. I'm gonna say this too. In my community alone, they got 3 state prisons and 1 federal prison in my community. And they only got 1 college. So in my community, you already know where the legislators or the politicians is geared towards that. They're filling up those 3 prisons and that 1 federal prison, because there has to be bodies in there. So they're not looking for to clean the community up. Their way of method is clean the community up is straight up. The way the community up is straight up sending people to jail. That's where their thing is at. That's where it's at. That's not ready to keep them out there. It's ready to send them to jail. 8, 9, 10. That's where the community gear is at. It's not for nothing like that. That's what it's for. It's for that. It's not for no institution, so that goes to show you where that. We gotta do something. Like I say, I may not get no views, no likes, but I know as long as I do what Allah says do, and it's for the sake of Allah, it's alhamdulillah. Whatever Allah gives to me and suffice, and whatever He do, it's alhamdulillah. It's my last set and I'm out. It's like I said earlier, Whatever you got was meant for you. And whatever passes you wasn't meant for you. Stop looking for what they throw in our face. Don't be like the cat. You got something, don't be like the cattle. Be like cattle. You know, be more smarter than that. That's my last set. Ah. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my last set. Like I said, whatever I said that was good, it was from Allah and the Sunnah. Whatever I didn't say, and whatever I said was wrong, it was from myself and the shaitan. And like I said, until next time, I see y'all. I'm always going to be out here. I'm your brother and your friend. So peace.